Hello everyone, it's Sherry from Turquoise Dreaming. How you doing tonight? Welcome to my channel. Thank you for joining me. I'm here for the March Craft Our Paper Stash Cards. Can't believe it's March already. So yes, we're doing this on the 15th. It's with Deb Hauk, a collab. There's several other participants which will be linked in under this video. So what we're doing is making cards from our stash. You know, we're not buying anything new, and we're just seeing what we can do to make some nice cards that we can use from our whatever we have already. So I pulled out something different this month. What I pulled out was these cards right here are going to be my base. I got this set. It had this plastic cover over. They're called flat panel cards. I got them at Goodwill a while ago and have not, I don't think I've used, I might have used one or two of them, but you can see there's lots of pretty colors. And what they are is, these are the envelopes, all different colors to match the cards. And what the cards are like flat one piece cards. And you can see this, like this one's scalloped, and this kind of a pinky salmon color. These are pretty stripes, blue on the back. We've got some green with like a pinking sheer edge. And you can see they're darker green on this side and lighter green, so I could use either side. These are two colors, kind of a more orangey and a peach, and then the purple and the darker purple. And let's see, what does it say? Anything else on this? Flat panel cards includes envelopes. That's all it says. So anyway, I thought I originally got them to use them, you know, for journals, maybe decorate them, use them as journaling cards. But like I said, I haven't used very many of them. So I thought that's the first thing I pulled out. And then the second thing I pulled out was, I thought, hey, wouldn't it be fun to use some of my cards that I have, like just used cards? How about if I pull them out and see if I can do something with those? So I have a whole like little container over here. It's kind of a little wooden crate that I keep them all in. And my mom had given me a big bunch of cards that she has saved through the years. And so I've started going through them for this month's collab of making cards. You can see they're all like really pretty cards, and I have still a ton, but you know, I can only cut so much up in one month. So I said I cut some up and cut out pieces and things that I thought I could use. And so here's a bunch of pieces right here. You can see there's some owls. These were little flowers on one of the cards, and I scalloped, you know, I have some scallop edge scissors right here. Cut them out. They kind of look like postage stamps. A few of those. I've got this embossed piece, these embossed pieces right here. I've got a bunch of flowers. This one I tore out. Here's some some that I cut out. You know, a lot of fussy cutting involved here. Flowers, more flowers. Here's a bear. Here's a vase with flowers. Here's a heart flower. Just some words that I thought were cool. This is for you, Mom, but it's a nice frame. I thought if I wanted to, I could put something in the frame. Just some little flowers I've cut out, some clouds. As you can see here, clouds and flowers. This I used my circle punch on, and these I fussy cut. And then more of the postage stamp looking little pieces, and then some words. Whenever I ran across some words that I thought I could use in a new card, I cut them out. Or also I was thinking of my journals too. If I wanted to make a journaling card, like this would be cute in a journal, The Secret. You know, we were always talking about secret hiding, you know, writing spaces. So that would be cute, The Secret. Here's one that says beautiful moments, happiness, cheer, thank you, and words of wisdom. So that's the words I've cut out so far. So I want to see, you know, I'm going to see if I can make 3 to 5 cards here for this month's video challenge for the you know, making cards from our stash. So let's see what I can do. Here's a couple other cute pieces I cut out, just probably not for tonight, but a little book. This little book was in one. It says Words of Wisdom. And on the inside it says, keep breathing as long as possible. Words of wisdom, keep breathing as long as possible. That was cute. It's a little book too. So that I cut out. And this adorable fish I had to cut out. I could not cut him out. I mean, he's just cute. So I cut him out. And then this teapot I saved. It's a beautiful teapot. It was the front of the card. And so I'm saving that for something, maybe a cookbook journal or something. But isn't it beautiful? And it has glitter on there and everything, so really pretty. And then this right here too, maybe for a cookbook journal, Bon Appetit. So cute. So, and it says, well, the back we wouldn't use. That would be glued down onto something. So I have got some rubber stamps here. I've got a scrap pack of cardstock here that I've had. This is from my 2006 stash, believe it or not, that I had in my dining room from scrapbooking, and I found them when I cleaned out that drawer. And now that's a lot of scraps that I need to do something with. So I'm going to pick out, let's pick out 5 colors here that we can use to make cards. So I love that. That's pretty. Of course, I love all the colors, right? Green. I might have to change if I can't manage to, you know, match something to these, but I think we might be able to do that. This is really, I love this striped side, but we'll see. I'm going to put that up. Let's put up the side I think I might use. I've got the darker green, the stripes, this darker, like almost a coral color there, but more pinkish. The blue, well, we already have a blue. Let's see, we have a green. This is an orangey color. Kind of maybe the peach. I don't know. We can play it by ear too as we go through the pieces that I've cut out. And let's see, a purple. So that's 5. If we can get 5 done, I think we'll be doing good. I have matching envelopes. I don't know about decorating the envelopes right now. That might have to be another video, but let's see what we can do here. So my goal is to just make like generic cards that I can use for anything. I can use them for a thank you card, or, you know, whatever I want when I want to give someone an encouraging or thankful kind of card. So let's see what will go with these colors. Let's start with the owl. This is super cute. And this would fit on here. I don't think it would go with any of the other colors. Let's try it on this side too. Let's see here. I picked up all these little pieces, but it shows up better over here, I think. Yes, definitely. So that's super cute. And then when I could put the where's my thank you? I could put the word thank you on this one. That would be cute. Not really planning on doing any distressing, but I might, if I use that ripped one, I might distress that. So, you know, and I'm not going to hesitate too much, except that I'm going to, you know, just, and not overthink it. I just want to get, you know, get something done here. So, but I want to see if I can use any of these scraps. So I've got peachy and orangey colors here. I don't know if any of these will go with this, but there's some browns on here. So let me see. Let me just pull some of these out and see what colors I have in here. I'm just thinking of layering maybe. So if I have any colors that would go with this orangey and peachy color. These are a lot of grays and purples and greens here. This is a brownish color. So let's see if this would go at all. I'm not sure. You never know, right? That green actually looks cute under there, doesn't it? Let's try the brown. Let's see, the owls would go on there. Oh, that kind of looks neat too. So I'm going to have to grab my paper cutter. Let's see if we layered it like that. That would be pretty. And this little thank you over here. Yeah, I like that. So let me grab my little paper cutter. This little one is great for cards. Card making, you know. Don't have to have a giant paper cutter over here for all the little pieces of paper. So let's see, I need to cut it approximately about right there. I like to do things the quickest way I can and the easiest way, so, you know, don't need to get the ruler out, hopefully. Okay, so that's a scrap. Let me put this over to the side and get a little glue. I've got my craft bond here that I think would work good, or just fine with this, you know, gluing down cardstock onto cardstock. The cards I made last month, I made a few, not a lot. If you remember, I made those smaller cards that I folded in half from just white cardstock, and then we decorated those. I've actually used all of those already, so I think I've used, I have a few more of the red ones. I don't know if you saw that video. That wasn't one of the craft from our stash. That was just, you know, a video that I did on my own. But anyway, I've got a few of those left, so I actually could use some more cards here. So if I make 5 tonight, that would be great. So there's that. Now this, I might actually use a little art glitter glue on this just to make sure this all stays down. And I have some on order, so I'm on the last of my art glitter glue here, but so I'm going to use it sparingly. I ordered it yesterday. This video is being posted on Sunday, but I'm doing it Saturday night. So I ordered my art glitter glue yesterday, so it should be here tomorrow, hopefully, but I mean, I can probably make it until, because, you know, art glitter glue does go pretty far since you're just using a little, you know, with this tiny nozzle. It goes pretty far. You can make it go, you can make it last, and hopefully get your money's worth out of it, right? So let's see how this looks down here. I want all these little pieces to stay down, and this is thick cardstock from a actual, you know, card. I mean, I think it's actually a little thicker than this, so I'm just afraid it won't stay down if I don't use the art glitter glue on here. Now let me get all of the extra excess here. Let's see. I might have to grab a tissue so I can keep from getting glue all over my hands. If I had a tissue, I could just wipe all the glue on that. But we might be all right. Now, if I thought this was going to pop up, like just to hold it while the glue is, you know, taking, I would grab some binder clips, but it's already holding down. Let's see if this piece here is holding down. I think we're good. Okay. Let's glue down our little thank you here. See, I would send this as a thank you card. I could write on the back, and I could put it in one of these envelopes, matching envelopes over here. So, see, I think it's cute. This I'm just going to use, I need something to glue on. Let me grab something. I don't want to get glue on any of these things right here. And I have a little, I use this as my glue board a lot. A little glass tray. And this says thank you. So I'm just going to stick that. I could do it like this. Let me put this down for a second. I can do it like this or in the corner. Let's see how I want to do it. I like it sticking over onto the peach a little bit, but I'm just trying to see if I want to put it in the corner. I think I like it like this best. A little bit more glue on there since I took a minute to figure out where I wanted it. And I know this is not straight, but I like it like that. Kind of like a little imperfection. Looks cool, so you know. So there we have a brand new card made just from things I already had. I had the card. I had this, you know, scrap pack here, and I cut this out of a card, and I cut that out of a card. So one done. Let's see if we can get another one done here. Put that over to the side for a second. And let's see, this is the scrap. Goes back in the scrap pack. So now we've got 4 more. Okay, I'm just looking at my colors, seeing what I have to match. This is a big, this would go really pretty on here, but it's a little bit big, so I'd have to possibly cut off some of these flowers, which I can do. This one could be easily cut off here, just to make it a little, see, like you wouldn't even know it was ever there, but I won't throw this away. I might be able to use that. I'll put that with my tiny pieces. Okay, let's see how it fits now. And there's a bow right here, so that makes that look like the bottom to me. So I will put the bow on the bottom of the card. Let's see, I want to center it. So we've got the bow sticking out a little bit. Everything else is pretty centered. And this leaf. So I can either cut it off right there. See, let's see how it fits in the envelope, because I could leave it. Would it fit in the envelope with those on there? I don't think it would. See, it really wouldn't fit in the envelope. Okay. Just wondered if it would fit in the envelope. So we need to do something with that. So I'm going to cut the bow, trim the bow a little bit here, and just try to make it look like it, you know, like I didn't cut anything off. So this leaf's got to go. I'm just going to fussy cut around these 2 leaves, like this leaf was never here. Okay, let's see how we're doing. And now this leaf is too, I can cut it off in a minute, but let me just cut it off here and see what it looks like, just like that. Yeah, I like that. Okay, cool. I didn't have to cut that one all the way off. Now, do we want any layering? I mean, I can glue it down just like that. It's a big piece, and to do any layering, I would have to basically cover up this whole card. So I'm going to say negative on the on the layering. Let's see, anything else? Let's see if we want a word on here. Beautiful moments would be pretty. Let's see what other words I had. Happiness. That would take up less room, and I could put it right down here in the corner. And my other word is cheer. I like happiness, though. I think I might go with that. It fits right there perfectly. I don't think I'm going to layer anything because I wonder about distressing, though. That might look good around this, just because it would take off some of the newness, not necessarily to distress it, but just take off some of the newness around these edges and just kind of make it look, I don't know, like it was originally this way, you know? I didn't cut it out of a card. You know what I mean? So, let me get in the grooves here. Okay, hope I was kind of holding it over here probably. I need to scoot my chair back up here, but I think that looks good. So this is going like this. Let me scoot back up here so I'm in frame and glue this down. You know, cards don't have to be complicated. This is embossed too, really pretty. But that's another reason we need glitter, art glitter glue on here to get this glued down. So I hope everyone's having a great weekend. I'm having a nice weekend, not anything going on really. They just canceled school for 2 weeks today, though, in North Carolina. They were already, you know, things were already closing or being canceled. And then today they announced that schools would be closed for 2 weeks. But I think one of them is going to be counted as spring break. So really only one extra week. And the kids probably, you know, I'm sure they'll have to make that up, so they'll have to go one more week into the summer. And I went to the grocery store. I actually bought less than I usually do. Like, I just didn't need hardly anything this week, and I was just noticing, trying to notice, you know, I live in a small town, but I was just noticing, are people buying more than they need? Trying to stock up or something, and everyone was acting pretty normal today. I don't know what it was like, you know, before today. I didn't go to the grocery store during the week, but and I shop at Walmart, so that's only, well, there's grocery stores here, there's a couple, but I shop at Walmart, so I was noticing people today, how they were acting, and they were acting normal. Nobody was acting like they were panicking or anything. And but I noticed all the bread was pretty much gone, except for there was some organic bread left that then apparently nobody wanted. And I like pumpernickel, and there was one loaf of pumpernickel there, so I grabbed that because I did need bread this this week. And so I got me some pumpernickel. Somebody left me one loaf of pumpernickel. And I think there was some sourdough bread too. I almost grabbed that, but I got the pumpernickel. And I think there was one other Pepperidge Farm type of bread. So, you know, and there were several loaves of that. So there was bread there. And there was a few other things. There was some other kind of bread too, some white bread that I don't really buy white bread, but there was some kind of white bread there. So all the bread was not gone, but a lot of it was. And I think most of the eggs were gone. I don't know why the eggs were gone, but the eggs were gone. And of course, you know, everybody's saying the toilet paper. People are buying toilet paper for some reason, so that was completely gone. I've never ever seen that whole section empty. It was the weirdest thing to see that empty, but it was empty. So I didn't need any, but I was just, you know, noticing things. So when I walked by that aisle, I was like, wow, it really is gone. That was so weird looking though. I did look down the water aisle. I think I heard a gentleman commenting I didn't need any water, but I looked down there and a gentleman, I didn't really notice that aisle so much because there was a guy in the way, and he was saying something about, I think he was saying the water was pretty much gone too. So okay, there's another one. Cute. I could round the corners on these too if I want to. I'm not going to right now. So number 2. Okay, we've got 3 more here. I wonder if something will go on here. I don't know if I have anything actually, but we're going to see. We're going to see. You know, this might be a good one to layer if I have something that will go on here. Let me see. Blue, green, and white. Let me see what I've got in my scrap pack. Blue, green, and white. Let's see. Here's an olive color. No, that kind of clashes. Don't like that. Let's see this green right here. Well, is that the same color? No, don't like that one. Here's a lighter green. You might just have to go for a completely different color. These greens are not going with that. It's weird, there's no white in here. I have white cardstock, but I didn't get it out. We've got, wait, here's something. What's this? This is kind of a grayish. I don't think that would go. No. Got purple in here. What's this color? This is a kind of a black color. It is black. That could be a possibility. Any more? Oh, what's this? Is this green or blue? Oh, I think it's green. This might go. Yeah, I think that will go. Okay. I like that. Anything else? As far as that size is, I was just thinking if there's one a little bit bigger, I could bring it out a little bit more, but I don't right offhand see anything else as far as that color. Let's see. The olive, the green. Is this the same? No, I like that green that I have out. Okay, I think that's going to be it. Okay. Sorry to spend so much time looking at that, but I just wanted to make sure. Oh, I did pull these out here too. This, no. Okay, I think that's going to be it. It's going to be it. Okay. Move that back over there. So if we do something like that, what do we want on here? I can use the other side, but I just want to see if I can use this striped side. Like, I don't want to be afraid to use it, you know what I mean? I don't want to be afraid to use that because it's striped. Okay, so let's see what I have that might go on there. This would look pretty. Let's see, any flowers that would look good on there? We could do it this way. Nobody said it had to go this way, right? Oh, and this one too, little teddy bear. I don't like that one on there though. This might have to go on that one. But I do like this one for some reason. It's just kind of different. See that? I like that. Different. And then I could use one of my words. Let's see, beautiful moments. Right down here, or cheer. Where's my cheer? My cheer. I don't want to use both of them because I didn't cut out that many words. Well, these are my last two besides these right here. So let's use the word cheer. I like it right there. And let's glue this down. So move this over here for a second. And get my little glue board. And go ahead and put some craft bond on here. Yeah, I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I didn't really have a plan, but I knew I wanted to use these cards, maybe use some of my my old cards from my mom, and so I didn't know if I was going to use my rubber stamps, but I have them here just in case. I might have to use one just for the heck of it, you know what I mean? Just to do it. Okay, so this is art glitter glue here on the card, actual card piece. I'm not putting my pin in here. In fact, I don't even know where my pin is at the moment. Oh, I see it. I need to put that back in there in between cards. So I keep getting that little hard piece on the end. Okay, got my garbage can right over there. Okay. So yeah, we post these card videos on the 15th of every month. I'll do one per month, so this is month number 3 already. And we'll have, what? Quite a few more. But I think it's really fun to challenge yourself to do things like this and use, you know, things from your stash. Like if I wasn't doing this, I wouldn't be using these cards right now. So I'm really glad to get them out and use them. There we go. And the word cheer, I'm going to use art glitter glue on that too, because that was cut out from a card. Even though it's small, I feel like I need art glitter glue on there. Okay, I'm putting that right up here. I like how it looked when I just set it down there. It looked like it belonged there. Okay. Okay, another one done. I'm going to put that over there to dry. And we've got 2 more here. So this doesn't quite fit on there. I'm going to probably need to trim that down a little, but I do like it on there. Let's see how it looks on here. See, it doesn't look as good as on here as it does on here. I could put it this way. No, it needs to be this way. And a layering piece. Let me look for a layering piece. But let me save my glue from being dried up here real quick. Let's see, where's my pin? I just saw it. My art glitter glue, my pin's right here. Let me put that in there for a second while I'm figuring out this card. And let me check the time for you. I don't want this to get too long, but I would like to try to do these 2 more cards. Maybe I'll try to do both of these at the same time and get these knocked out. Not that I'm trying to rush, but you know, don't want to keep y'all. Okay, so I've got a green here. That would be pretty. I want to see if I have a bigger piece though. Is this that same color? It's a little darker. And it's like got more brown in it, but the bear is brown. Oh, I like the green better. No, I like this green better. Okay, let's see. So this green, possibly, or we could go with a pink. Let's see what pink looks like behind here. No, I don't like that, I don't think. I don't like that. Here's a bigger piece of this green. Yeah, I was looking for a bigger piece. Actually, I was looking for a longer piece. And that's the same length, so might have to just use that piece if I don't find a bigger piece here. These are all the same length as this. And let me look at my scrap pack here. I think I see a bigger piece here. Is this that color? That's a smaller piece. So I can make this as long as I want. I would like to make it a little bit longer like I did that first one. So I need to cut about right there. That over there. And then the length needs to be about right there. Okay, another scrap. Okay, so that one's going to be something like that. Need to trim this down a little bit though, so let's get my scissors here. See what I can do about trimming this down. I like the flowers around him, but this is not necessary. It's just like he's sitting on a sand or a stone sidewalk or something. So that's not totally necessary there. So let's see if we can cut this down in a way that it looks like it was originally this way. is that too wide? I think I just need to even this out a little bit. I don't really want to cut off those flowers though. Let's cut off some of the sidewalk here, or whatever that is that he's sitting on. Okay. Put him, yeah, I guess he needs to be in the middle. Okay, so this trash. Do we want a little, could put him down a little bit and put a little cloud up here. Or here's some smaller clouds. Oh, two is too, here's just a smaller one here. 2 clouds, no, 1 cloud. So many decisions. A flower, no. And do I have any more words? Did I use all my words? Cheer. I think I must have. Nope, nope, beautiful moments right here. Got one more word. So I don't like the cloud. You're probably saying it looks fine, but I don't like the flower. Okay. I didn't use any of these postage stamps yet either. And I really like those. Okay, this I think needs some distressing. The edges just look too, I don't know, unfinished. So I think this might help it look more finished around the edges. Okay, does that look better? I think so. I don't want to take too long on that. But there we go. Okay, so that one's going to be like that. I'll glue it down in a second. Let's see if we can do something with this. Pick out a piece here. Wonder how this would look on here. That could look pretty if I cut this right here. But what will I put on top? This pretty flower here. But it covers up most of that embossing. Let's see what these flowers would look like. Those won't show up. This doesn't look good on a pink. This one really does look good on here. But I really think this would be pretty without. I mean, do I have to put anything on top of this? Let's just cut this down and see what it looks like. I need to cut. Here's a little piece right here. I'm going to cut that off first. Let's see. I just want that even there with the little scallop. So I'm just going to cut that little sliver off there so it's even with the scallop. Okay. See what I'm talking about right there? Now that's even. There was a little point sticking up there. And then I'm going to cut this off right here, right on the side of this scallop. Oops. Didn't go all the way. There it goes. That was weird. Okay. So see, that would be pretty like that. And this would be pretty on here. No, that wouldn't be pretty. Oh, well, maybe one of these stamps. Let's see, I've got several of these. Just a pretty little stamp in the middle. How about this flower one? That's cute. Something like that. Just simple and pretty. Okay, I like it. We can cut this down. These words. It says, sweeter than the fragrant flowers that fill the earth in spring. So, what if we just put on here, sweeter than the fragrant flowers, since we're putting flowers on here. I'm going to cut right underneath this piece here. And then this is a little bit too wide here. So I'm going to cut this side off. Sweeter than the fragrant flowers. And then we can move that up. Now we've got a pretty card, I think. 2 pretty cards, okay? Cool, and they all have words on them too. Okay, let's glue this down. What do we have here? Nothing? I'm just seeing things. Okay, so we can glue now. awesome. I'll have 5 cards done this month. And I might have to do an extra video if I need more cards. I do have some store-bought, goodness, I can't talk. It is getting late. Store-bought cards that I can use if I need to, but you know, these are fun and special since they're, you know, homemade and handmade. Okay. And let's go ahead and just finish this one so I don't forget where everything goes, and then we'll do the other one and we'll be done. So this was fun. I really liked using some of my cards, so maybe during the month I might do this again where I use my cards, you know, my old cards from my mom. But during the month between now and next month, April 15th, when I have to do, you know, when I need to do another video, I'll go ahead and fussy cut out some more pretty images and words from the next bunch of cards and have those ready. Because I had the idea of using these cards, but and I didn't know if I wanted to, you know, cut them out on video and just kind of show you, you know, what I was doing, or so I ended up cutting up some pieces before the video and just said, you know, it took a while to cut all these pieces out, you know, a little while, so I thought, well, yeah, I'm glad I did that before, you know, I turned the camera on, because that would have taken, you know, it made this video way too long. So that's a little project I can work on this month and have some more pieces ready for next month, and then we can make some more. I think this was really fun, so we can make some more with cards. And if y'all have any old cards that you want to do this with, or pieces from your stash, you can craft along with me, you know, that would be fun. So here's a string or thread. Okay, so I think this worked out really well with this beautiful, this is a pretty embossed piece here, and that was just a piece of the card, you know, that I cut up. So awesome. It just feels good knowing that you know, you just took things from your stash and you used them. You know, they're not just sitting, these cards are not just sitting in my closet anymore. These were sitting in my closet here in my craft room. These old cards were sitting in there waiting for me to use them. So what else did we use? That scrap pack from 2006. It's getting some use, you know, because when I first found it, I was like, oh great, you know, plain cardstock scraps, you know, how am I going to use those? And here I am, you know, able to use them in some layering, which is perfect. So if you have some old cardstock, even if it's 8.5 by 11 size, you can cut them up and use them to make pretty cards, you know, and your layering of cards or whatever you want to do layering on, journal cards or whatever. Okay, so that, this is going to be like this. Let me make sure that the placement here, so we don't glue this down in the wrong spot, something like that. So pretty. I love it. Okay, and these are all pieces from cards here, these 3 pieces. So I'm going to use art glitter glue and make sure these stay down. So pretty. I love these little stamps, these little flowers. They're all on one card. So cute. Okay. And wouldn't you love to get this in the mail? in an Etsy order, or I mean, it could be anything. Like I said, it could be generic cards. These can be used for anything. It could be used for a birthday card, you know, a quick birthday card, or a get well card, or thank you card, or thinking about you, or sweeter than the fragrant flowers, a friendship card. Okay, I think we got it. Got a little piece of paper that needed to come off there. I think didn't put enough glue right here on this edge. Need a little bit more right here. Okay, let's put that. There we go. Like I said, if I thought it was going to, I said in the beginning, if I thought it wasn't going to glue down, I could put a paper clip over the edge here until it dries, or a binder clip or something to make sure it dries down flat. But it looks like it's going to be all right. So awesome. We got 5 done in pretty good time, I think. And you saw my pieces, so I'm not going to show you any of that, but I'll show you what we did. These right here, so cute, right? I love that one. Got the teddy bear, the flower vase with a flower in it. That one says cheer. This one says beautiful moments. This one, happiness. And the owl that says thank you. So beautiful, right? Just made from things from my stash. All right, thanks everybody. I really enjoyed this. It was super fun. Thank you, Deb, for the challenge, really. And I'll see y'all next month. So get your cards and make some cards with me next month on April 15th. I'll be back. See you then, and happy crafting.